going, folks? Keith here from Cmon the Hoops. So my throwback player today is Charlie Mulgrew. So he is absolute legend, Celtic legend. He was a phenomenal player in the campaign to win the league for the first time under Neil Lennon. So to start off, obviously he was a trainee at Celtic. Then Gordon Strachan let him go. He did go on a loan move to Dundee United for half a season, and then Strachan decided that he didn't want him. He wanted to get rid of him. So he had spells down at Southend, Wolves. He was back up at Aberdeen, and then when Lenny took charge in 2010 to 11, he brought him in as one of his first signings. So Charlie can play left back. He can play centre mid, centre back. He's a very rotational player. But moments of Charlie, like he played 190 times for Celtic. He scored 33 goals, some very important goals in there. He won 5 leagues, 2 Scottish Cups. He won 5 awards in the season 2011, 2012. He got the PFA Player of the Year. He got the PFA team. He got the SBL Player of the Year, and he got the Celtics Player of the Year, and also he got the Football Writers Player of the Year in Scotland as well. But when I look at Charlie Mulgrew, I think of goals he scored for us, free kicks, cracking goals. I remember the one he scored. He scored a cracker in the Scottish Cup final on Lenny's first trophy, 3-0 against Motherwell. He scored in the semi-finals of the League Cup that year in Hampden as well. Cracking goal there as well. He also scored in Helsinki, remember that, at Parkhead. He scored in that game to get us through into the Champions League as well. But one of the games that always sticks out to me is, remember, we were getting beaten by Kilmarnock 3-0 at half time. Charlie was the captain that day, and then he scored. He motivated the players. He scored the equaliser to get us the draw there. No one thought we were going to win the league at that time because we weren't great, but it was only an early part of the season. And then he went back to Rugby Park. We wrapped the league up 6-0. He started the champagne. He's the one that scored the header. Then he scored with his right foot, bent it in. It was an amazing goal. But he's been a really good player. He was for Celtic. He done well under Ronnie Doyle. He was very good. He was captain under Ronnie Doyle for a while. He was obviously Brownie was number 1, but he took the reins over as well when Brownie was out. He's also had 39 caps for Scotland with 3 goals in there as well. He is quite funny. I remember watching his interviews with like Cy Ferry and all. He doesn't care. He's doing quite well down at the moment in England with Blackburn Rovers when he left Celtic. He's, as far as I know, I think he has over 29 goals for Blackburn Rovers since he's been there since 2016. He has scored from the corners as well and good out free kicks there. But if Lenny went in for him again, I'd love to welcome back to the club. Obviously Brendan didn't see a lot in him, so Brendan let him go, probably because he wasn't as fast as Brendan would want as a centre back or a left back, because we did have Tierney coming through the ranks with Izagirre, so that's the reason why. But phenomenal player, like absolutely phenomenal, like 33 goals for Celtic. It doesn't even feel like he scored 33 goals, but that's in all competitions. It was amazing. Loved playing against Rangers. There's a moment when he played for Aberdeen. He looked like he headbutt Lafferty. He didn't headbutt Lafferty. Lafferty went down like he was a drama queen. But he has his own song, The Prodigal Son. Charlie Mulgrew as well. But the famous number 21 shirt. A bit of story about Charlie Mulgrew. A friend of mine, his brother played with Charlie in the youth system with Celtic, Graham Carey. They were playing against Celtic when it was St Mirren at the time. They were playing them in St Mirren Park, and he gave Graham Carey's brother, which is my friend, the jersey. So his brother gave me the jersey. I ended up giving the jersey away, the match fit jersey, to my uncle Derek that lives in Glasgow. But it's just different. Like the jersey is completely different than what you buy in the shops. But having his jersey with the season he had, it was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable it was. So yeah. Well, that's it from me today. Any other Charlie Mulgrew memories that you remember, message under write a comment under, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I want to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the season. Hopefully treble. We'll polish it off. But I just want to say thanks very much to me current subscribers at the moment. You are absolutely brilliant. He's watched the video straight away when they're up. So hail. Have a good one, and hopefully I'll be back to do Chris Sutton on Thursday. All the best, Celts. Take care. I just want to give a shout out to Go Kits as well for this cracking jersey as well.